All right, so things keep seeming to go from bad to worse to absolutely awful for the New York Mets. I swear this team and franchise are completely cursed. This time, top starter Max Scherzer, who's had a real rough go of it to start this season, scratched from Tuesday night start with neck spasms. It's just another brick in the heap of awful news that this team has gone through, and it's a real shame. Since being bought by Steve Cohen, they've gone all in, sparing no expense to try and bring a title back to Queens. And it's just all downhill. It's always terrible for this team. I'm going to break down everything going on in the story, give you my 2 cents. But if you could first, drop a quick like on this video, hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're not already. New videos every single weekday. Let's get into it. So the good news for the Mets is, hey, they're in second place. The bad news is they're 17-18 on the season with the highest payroll in baseball, 7 games out of first place. And now they get even worse news. Top pitcher Max Scherzer, who's had a really rough go of it this season, 5 starts, a 5.56 ERA, which is absolutely terrible, coming off one of his better seasons last year with the team. We were looking for a big year from him. Pair him with Verlander. The Mets pitching is back. Maybe got to work on that offense, but the Mets were for sure a team that should have been a postseason contender, title contender possibly, but it's all gone south for them. Started off with Verlander missing the first month of the season, losing top closer Edwin Diaz to tearing his patella tendon in a celebration during the World Baseball Classic before the season. Now, Scherzer, he got suspended for 10 games for having sticky stuff on his hand. He's been getting shelled left and right, got absolutely hammered in his last start against the Tigers. Now getting scratched. This team cannot handle all this issues, and I feel so bad for them. This is a tortured fan base. You have to live in the same city as the Yankees with all their pennants, all their winning, and the Mets fans just want to win a title. They want to have some semblance of success, and honestly, I'm a big fan of owner Steve Cohen. He's gone all in with this team. They have the highest payroll in baseball, but clearly that is not enough. You have a bunch of 40-year-old pitchers that are starting to break down. I just don't get it. I mean, I think we were all amazed how good Verlander and Scherzer have been as long as they've been, as old as they are. They're still as dominant as pitchers. At least we thought they would be. Now, Verlander just coming back. He hasn't been great, but he's coming back. He missed the first month of the season, but Scherzer's been a massive disappointment. He was my sleeper Cy Young pick. I thought they were going to have a great season in New York, make the playoffs, probably lose the division. The Braves are a great baseball team, but still be a very competitive team. And now they're just struggling to stay afloat. This team can't hit. This team can't pitch. And it's all gone south for them. And it's a real shame. I honestly can't explain it. There has to be a curse. They may have sold their souls to the devil to win that 1986 World Series. And it's all reaping they're paying for it now. It's all awful all the time. I just think of my man Frank the Tank on Barstool, his reactions. I just kind of laugh. He's so negative, so down about the Mets, and he's so accurate. This team struggles to put any sort of consistency, any sort of good mojo together. They always choke. They always fall apart. The question is now, is this going to be a long-term injury for Scherzer? Because this team cannot afford to have another pitcher out. I don't care if he hasn't been pitching good. He'll work this thing out. This is a Cy Young Award winner. He'll eventually work this stuff out. But if this neck issue seems to be a sustained thing, maybe he goes on the IL for a month, couple of weeks, it's starting to look really tough for the Mets as a whole. And honestly, baseball is one of those sports that it's real easy to pack it up early into the season. Kind of crazy to think about. There's 162 games, but it feels like teams just pack it up super early and super easy. So this is a situation that needs to be monitored. The Mets are hanging on by a thread as it is 7 games out of first place, a game below 500, and we're only May 9th. It's May 9th, and it already feels like it's over for the Mets. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Is this franchise cursed? Will they find a way to turn around and make the postseason? Can the Mets ever win another title? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Again, like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, share this video with your friends, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.